Hello again, welcome to today's attempt of a pips game. You have to put every domino in the right spot, as you can see from the rules at the top. So, for example, we know that the 6 has to be in the bottom left. We don't know if it goes horizontally or vertically, but I think it's going to have to go vertically, because the only way we're going to get a trio of three things that are equal, and a trio of three different things that are equal, is if one of them's 3 and one of them's 1, and that takes up all of the 3's and 1's. Oh, this game is frustrating sometimes. There we go, we put it in there. That was a bit slower than I would have liked for the easy one, but we will try and make up for it with the more difficult one. We definitely need... Oh, do we need a 6 and a 4 or a 5 and a 5 in the 10? I'm just going to guess for now that it's for 6 and 4. We can always come back to it. That's got to be 1 and 1 either way. I think that 2, 3 has to go there. Why does this thing keep moving around so much? It's so frustrating. Right, what adds up? That's not going to work, is it? Because we're not going to be able to get things that add up to 9. So, maybe let's put it that way round. Because... Oh, we're still... Now we've ruled out... We've used up all of the 4's. Okay, I know what to do. We'll put the 6, 4 that way round. Oh, that's also not going to work. I've made a complete mess of this. We'll do... Oh no, because this is not going to add up. I'm so confused about what a mess I've made of this. Let's just clear the puzzle and restart. That still has to be the 1, 1. And we have to have a 2 underneath, which could go vertically. But it can't go vertically, in fact, because then we wouldn't be able to get 2 numbers that add up to 6. So we'll rotate that and stick it in there. Now, do we want a 3 going vertically or horizontally? And is it 3, 4 or 3, 6? We need to save a 6 or a 5 for the top left. This is annoying because this is my slowest solve of these pips puzzles for a long time. It's typical that it's the one time I do it on camera. This is clearly not going to work because we wouldn't then need to put the 5, 5 in the top left, but we would also need to put it in the top right. So let's stick that 3 in instead. We'll put the 4 and 1 in there because we need to save the 6's, I think. This is still not going to work. The top left can't be 5, 5 because then we can't put the 4, 6 next to it, otherwise we don't have the 10 left over. It's not going to add up. Oh, it is going to add up because we put the 6, 3 that way round. And now we've got the 6 left to add to make 9. That was ridiculously slow. Let's try and do better on the hard one. Right, we've got loads of things that add up to 12. That 11 obviously has to be a 6, 5. One of them going to the left and one of them going to the right. We've also got a 0, 6. Okay, the 0, 6 has to go in there. Because the 0, 0 obviously can't. So that means we've got a 4. I think that's going to have to be a 4, which means that's the 0's, and those are the pair of 6's. Right. How about... what next? We know we still have to use the 6 in that 11. I don't think... I mean, it can go like that, because we've got this that adds up to 8, so that does work. But the trouble is, then we need the 5 going that way, and the remaining numbers don't add up to the correct thing, so that's not going to work. Oh, I should be able to work out exactly what those 2 numbers that are unclued are. That would be the logical way to do this. In fact, let's do that. So the numbers in the grid add up to 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 56, 57, 61. 61. The numbers in the tiles add up to 16, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 61, 64. Okay, so I think the two unclued numbers have to add up to just 3, which is pretty low. But I'm still convinced that that was logical. That definitely has to go like that. How are we going to get it to add up to 3? Oh, it's got to be a 3 and a 0. So actually the 0, 0 has to be there. The 6, 6 therefore has to go there. Right, so now that means we've got to put a 4, 1 up there instead of the 4, 0 that I had earlier. So then that is the 2, 3 that goes in there. I'm sorry, I don't know why it's gone off screen. We need 10. Oh, we need 10. But the 6 actually has to go there. So actually the 10 goes up there, the 8 goes up there, and that was completely logical and faster than the medium one. Thank you for sticking with me. That was definitely not my best performance, but we got through it. And I'm sure you can do better. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.